everybody, Gregorio coming to you again another Wednesday here in Tokyo. I got a new haircut. My other haircut was just getting way too long. Had to just chop it off. And I put my computer back on my computer desk rather than it being on my coffee table. So, new haircut, new location. So, anyways, today was a really weird weather day here in Tokyo. It was like 65 degrees. Which is weird. It's like springtime. Like I'm here with a coat and I'm sweating because of this weird weather. I don't know what happened. Global warming? Freak weather. Anyways, on to the questions. So let's see. Guy, you're asking what's the best asset as a person that we have? Best asset would be Jesus. What would I be as the best asset? I would say no. Sometimes thinking on the fly. When a situation comes up and people are like, what the fuck do we do? I usually say this. Rather than people are just wondering, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Just do this. So I think thinking on the fly is one of my best assets. Just kind of like, bam, that's what we're doing. Peter, you're saying, what memory triggers our happiest? Happiness. What moment in life triggers happiness for us? Moments that triggers happiness. Sometimes when I think back to my high school days. Okay. The first time I ever felt like I had friendship, since I moved around so much as a kid, I didn't really have friends. Finally, in high school, I had this group that we just started becoming friends. And I remember when the movie The Crow came out, and this is dating me, how old I am. The movie The Crow came out, and we were in the parking lot after the movie, and we're like the fucking Crow, so we ran through the parking lot to the Burger King to go get food, but we were in this Crow rush that we're running through the parking lot as if we're like the Crow. So fucking stupid cheesy as freshmen in high school. So again, with age, Ted is asking about our quarter life crisis, and like I said, I just kind of dated myself, so I'm already well into that quarter life crisis. And one of the things that happened with my quarter life crisis was I decided to change my life, which in turn I ended up here in Tokyo. So I am now living what my quarter life crisis led into, as to leaving my country and moving to another country and basically starting my life over here, which so far I've enjoyed, and I want to continue what's going on here. And Becky, you're asking what is a stereotype that we live up? One part I think is, since I am half Filipino, there's sometimes I have my Filipino roots, and usually Filipinos love to have discounts. Wherever store they go, they ask, "Oh, discount? You give discount? Oh, please discount." So they always want discounts. So always basically being frugal and discounty, and everything has to be a deal, a sale. So I think that's one kind of stereotype that I have for the Filipino thing. They're always asking for a discount. Now, I'm going to ask my question. No, I'm going to explain something, which is going to be my question. This past Saturday, I went to a gay nomikai, which is a gay drinking party, which I was invited to by one of my Japanese friends, and he says, "Oh, there should be a minimum of 15 people, max 30 people." This place had over 60 people. And I was the only foreigner and everybody else is Japanese. And I got like really nervous because then I got all this attention. So they're all talking to me and they're asking me all these questions and you know, in this, some had good English, some had really poor English, and I'm here trying to use my limited Japanese, and so I got really nervous, and so I started chugging the booze that was around me, and didn't really pay attention to how much I had, and at a certain point, I know I had to go throw up. I forced myself to throw up because I know I drank too much, and then soon thereafter, I had to go to the room and pass out. So I was passed out for hours. Um, have you guys had this experience where you became that person, where you're at a party and you become that person who got too drunk? And I feel like really embarrassed for being that person, but I was just so nervous because I was the only foreigner and I was on display. And so have you ever been that person at a party where you're kind of an embarrassment, or you're embarrassed for whatever actions might have taken place? Even though, as far as I know, I didn't do anything stupid, I just got too drunk. And then the cute boy that I was talking to, I didn't get to get his number. Fail! Fail! Cute boy in green shirt, please, are you watching this? Contact me, please. Anyways, that's all for me. I need to go and do some homework and finish a project for my graphic design class. See you all. Love you all. Catch you later. Mwah. Later.